Hi, this is Ron Nutter with another edition of TechBytes with Ron Nutter product reviews. Today we're looking at the DeWalt DWHT43003, which is a 9-inch yellow aluminum torpedo level, and 3 things you need to know about this. And trust me, this is more useful than you might think. If you get, and 3 things you need to know. If you get value from this video, please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video. And this is a tool that, the more I started looking at it, I needed a good bubble level. And so many of them are plastic that I don't trust. This one just screamed that it was going to be able to do what I needed. So thing number 1, this has uses other than the DIY market. Now, to me, the DIY market is making shelves and drawers and that kind of thing. This can also be used by content creators, by those that you're shooting bottles, you're shooting fruit, you're doing illustrations for books and magazines. This has got some uses in that area. So keep your mind open, because it's easier to find out before you start shooting that something's a little off on bubble level, or if you need to have it deliberately off, this has got that feature too. There is one side, you'll notice that one side of the bubble level has a dial on it, so you can set the amount you want it to be off, and when the bubble hits the middle of just that spirit area, then you know you're pretty much going to be pretty close to being in the neighborhood. Thing number 2, and this is one of the things where I don't consider this DIY, but I've got one of these monsters, and I mean that in a nice way. Things like grandfather clocks don't run right if they aren't level, and they are a booger to get running right. I've got one that I've moved across 3 states, and this is, I mean, it's held itself together. I know the gentleman that made it. He's a retired pastor and master craftsman. But sorry, that's beside the point. And it's very important to know, not only is the cabinet level, but when you start looking at the works on the inside after it's been moved, you got to make sure everything's level, or this thing's going to kind of go wonky on you. I've had it happen. Thing number 3, when doing things like product photography, you can make sure that everything's level, or if you need to have it askew or off angle a little bit, you can control the angle that you're going to be doing it with, to make sure that if you've got to move things around, that you've got the consistency that you're going to need to have. And thing number 4, and this is a bonus item, and I've kind of been talking about this throughout the whole review. If you need a specific picture angle, the left dial is going to help you get as close as you probably can to doing this. And an example, I've got 3 cameras on tripods. 2 of them are on dollies. The third one will be on a dolly probably in the next day or 2 when it arrives. Knowing that everything is level there. I mean, you could have what you're shooting a video of and take a picture of level, but if the camera's not level, well, it's all kind of relative at that point. So even though the tripod does have a bubble level, I want to check it 6 ways from Sunday, as they say, to make sure that it's right, because it's easier to spend a minute or 2 re-leveling things than it is trying to figure out how to fix it in post. So there's a lot of utility to this beyond using it in DIY. So please, this is something that if you don't already have one, and this is good, one's made of good aluminum. It's got magnets in it, so if you've got trying to level like a refrigerator or something like that, it's just stuff around the home. This has got a lot of utility to it. So please take a look at this one and think about getting one today. If you get value from this video, please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.